Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today we are bringing you our first podcast.
Yay!
So
I don't know what that was, but
oh well. Basically, this is just like an idea that we came up with just for us to like talk about what's like the news and like comic book news, not comic book news, but like, you know, all the stuff that we talk about on the channel, like different movie news, gaming news, like just everything like that. Once a week, hopefully once a week.
It depends on obviously if we're busy or what's going on.
It depends, yeah.
So
basically,
we'll say once a week for now. Then obviously it depends on what goes on just in general. We'll see.
Yeah, it depends. Like if we have, also like it'll depend on like how much news actually comes out that week and how much we actually have to talk about, and if we actually have time to record it, because obviously, our personal lives are starting to get busy. So
yeah, so this
we might not always have a lot of time to record.
Like, by the way, we're gonna cut this part off and put it in like a separate video, and then this will still be part of the podcast. So if you get what I'm saying, so
yeah, we're gonna make a channel update video, and that'll just be just this like bit of audio in a separate video.
Yes.
So yeah, this is just an idea that we came up with just to talk about like news and stuff throughout the week, and then towards the second half of the podcast, just talk about one like topic each week. So
like a main topic, and then obviously other
subtopics.
Like
one main topic. So I think this week we're discussing next gen consoles. I think we decided on.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be the main topic for this week. So we'll get to that at the end, like the stuff with the Xbox and stuff at the end.
Yeah,
but yeah, pretty much that's it.
For now, yeah, we're just obviously for the people who are watching this in the channel update thing, just go watch the full podcast, I guess. And if you're watching the full podcast right now, thank you. And so yeah,
leave a like, and if you do like it, and
yeah,
subscribe, and also let us know like what you would like to see in the future, like maybe topics, because we were thinking with topics to bring back discussions about old movies. Yeah, to bring back discussions about old movies.
Yeah.
So, for example, we wanted to talk about the Spider-Man movies.
Just like basically any movies really that would come to our mind. Obviously, just games and stuff that we played, and
yeah,
just basically what's going on. But yeah, as you said before, now we're getting a bit busier. So just the influx of videos will be slightly less. Obviously, we'll try and do as much as we can, but as much as kind of
obviously
life
like the
permits.
big news and stuff that comes out for say like trailers and stuff.
Yeah.
We'll definitely be
if there's any any I don't know, like games that come out that we get and want to review them, or like betas or
but I think sometimes you say if a trailer comes out, expect a video like maybe 2 days after instead of the day after. It's just really depending on how busy we are.
Yeah.
So we don't really know for sure yet, but obviously with the current situation in the world, everything might go back into lockdown again, which means we might have more time to make videos. It might all
fall apart again, so we don't really know what's going on.
Yeah, so we don't really know. But obviously we'll just keep you guys updated each week on a podcast if anything does happen. So yeah, I mean, I think we can get started. That we've done.
So I guess.
And thank you everyone for the support so far.
Yeah, it's been fun so far. So
it's been really good.
Yeah.
And we're having a lot of fun making these videos and sharing our opinions. And we also love getting feedback and stuff, like comments and stuff, discussing stuff with you guys. And yeah.
So if you guys are watching this, in the channel update video, then just thanks for watching. First of all, and just be sure to check out the full podcast, and if you're here from the podcast,
it'll be in the link.
Yeah,
the full podcast.
Yeah, or we'll just put a card there, I guess.
Yeah,
and if you're here from the full podcast, then thanks for staying. So let's get straight into it.
Yeah, so I think we've got a few topics to talk about.
Yeah, well,
we haven't got as many as we hope.
A few set topics. Then if anything else pops into our head, we'll just go ramble on about that, I guess.
Yeah, we'll just go and talk about it. So, which one do you want to start with? I think we'll leave the Xbox stuff for the end.
Yeah,
because we're doing that for the second half of the podcast. So, I'd should we start with the Mandalorian stuff?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
So basically, this is a little story that basically we were recording a Mandalorian video.
And then this genius decided that his mic just didn't want to work because he just picked the wrong one.
Basically, I had some audio issues with my mic just fully messing up. I don't know why. Like it recorded the audio, but the audio was really like echoey, and there was no way I could fix it. I even tried, and there was no way I could fix it. So we just decided to scrap that video because it was only a few pictures, and we thought we would talk about it in the podcast.
This is what happens when you purchase products that are associated with Apple. The Beats.
It's not really Apple.
It's the Beats.
It's not
it's
Apple.
the Beats.
It's the Beats, yeah, but I don't think it's Apple's fault. It's because I've had them for years in it. So
I don't even think it's the mic's problem. It's probably because
it's probably Audacity.
Well, actually, were you even wearing the headphones when you recorded it?
No, I don't wear the headphones. Basically,
yeah. So obviously it's gonna sound stupid because it's like 5 miles away from you.
No, that's not the thing though. Like it doesn't. That's not because of it's far away from me. It was like a really echoey noise, and that's not because it was far away from me. That was just because I think the mic just sounds like that for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
I think the mic's just gone faulty on it, which is expected when you've had it for like.
You sounded like a Cyberman or something. I was like, what the hell's going on?
I got him like 2014, 2015.
Yeah.
I've had him for ages.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, it's expected to go. But yeah, we tried to record a video and then obviously my audio messed up. So I just said, let's just scrap it.
Mm-hmm. And we'll just talk about it.
We were both kind of busy.
Yeah.
So we just said to just scrap it and then we'll talk about it on the podcast because that's going to give us another topic to talk about on the podcast. So yeah, the Mandalorian pictures. Let me just get them up. If you guys haven't seen those Mandalorian pictures, should we leave an article link in the description below?
If you remind me, I will. Yeah. If you don't, then
it's
not hard to track down though. I think a lot of people would have seen them. It's Entertainment Weekly. Put them out there in the world. But
yeah. So basically,
yeah, we just got a bunch of different
pictures.
pictures.
Do you want to start with?
I mean, I'll just talk about all of them in general. To be honest, they all looked interesting. Hold on, I need to bring them up myself. But yeah, they looked interesting. The most interesting one, in my opinion, was probably the one with Moff Gideon because it looks like he's on a Star Destroyer. So it's kind of like, how's that one going to work? Because we obviously know in Return of the Jedi, the Empire just kind of aren't around anymore. So I'm wondering how it's going to work, like with Moff Gideon on a Star Destroyer, and then obviously we've got Mando and the child together. That one looks interesting. Like where they're just kind of standing there on what looks like Tatooine, I think.
Yeah.
Because they said that they're going to go back to the Outer Rim. If you guys want to read the article, it's actually really interesting. They just talk about like a bit about season 1 and then stuff with season 2. And then we got Mando on a speeder bike, which is definitely Tatooine. That looks like identical. And it was, as like in the article it states, they're kind of going back to the Outer Rim. That's interesting. Grief with a new suit. That looks pretty sick.
Yeah, it looks more professional than the last season.
Yeah,
last season it was kind of scruffy. The last season sort of gave off the like vibe that he was like sort of that, you know, like a bounty hunter sort of person.
He hasn't
just
changed
like,
in that sense.
Dodgy, very
the way it
scruffy.
sounds.
Yeah, just like sort of very dodgy and very scruffy. It's like how we saw Mando at the start of season 1, like with his armor was all like rusty and like it was just random pieces of armor. And then as the season 1 progresses, we see him get his best armor and he looks a lot more professional by the end of it. This looks a lot more professional.
Yeah, and then we've also got a group picture of all of them together. Cara Dune on her own as well. I think they made like slight alterations to her suit. I don't think it's anything major though. It looks basically identical.
Yeah, basically.
And yeah, it just all looks interesting. Obviously,
we've got the Tusken Raider.
Yeah, the Tusken Raider as well. Yeah, that's not on this article for some reason. I don't know why. Like on the actual article, that's not there. Or at least I can't see it.
Oh, I'm looking at the Instagram pictures.
Yeah, I'm looking at on the article, but hold on, is this it? This might be it. I've got no clue. But
oh, it's worth to mention that Moff Gideon's suit doesn't look like it's going to be changing because he's got the only piece of the suit that we can actually see is the bit that goes over his shoulders, and he just looks exactly the same as the first season.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, okay. Wait, I think I found the thing now. They put up like a separate gallery thing that has all the pictures on it.
Oh right, yeah.
Hold on, is that Tusken Raider one? Yeah, Tusken Raider one's here. Tusken Raider's riding a Bantha as well. The Bantha looks sick. He looks the same as like they got it down well. I wonder if it's elephants, like, dressed up again. You know, in the original trilogy, in A New Hope, when there was, like, banthas, there's a bunch of elephants, and they just, like, dressed them up in weird, like, suits like that.
I don't think it'll be an elephant.
That would be pretty sick if it was. Yeah, I don't think so either. It's just probably going to be CGI or something, or maybe it is practical. I don't know, but yeah, I don't have a huge amount to say on the pictures. I mean, they look interesting. Obviously, I love the first season, so hopefully it's just as good. The trailer.
It's also worth to mention that the Baby Yoda pouch or the bag thing.
Oh, that's on the speeder bike, and the one that he's got on in the pictures.
And the one that he's got on in the cover.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's the covers as well. We didn't even mention them.
And the jetpacks. The jetpack's back.
Oh yeah, that's not much of a surprise.
Yeah. They were never gonna get rid of the jetpack anyway, but it looks good.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like odd. He's got it on with the cape, and it doesn't look like it's like not meant to be there. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it looks interesting. Just the whole thing looks pretty good. Like, obviously, we're just mainly waiting for a trailer now. That's like the big thing because obviously we've been waiting a while for that. And supposedly, I don't know how much validity there is to any of these rumors, but the thing about the trailer being delayed or whatever. Yeah, so I don't think that's true, but I don't know. I doubt that it was ever actually supposed to come out on that day. I mean, I know like a few people were saying, but
the NBA day.
Yeah,
I think it was meant to be game 1 of the playoffs, and then everyone was just saying.
I'm doubtful that
it was meant to come out.
It actually was supposed to come out like then. I'm very doubtful, but
the thing is, during the playoffs, because obviously I watched the playoffs in it.
Yeah.
During the playoffs, they never show movie trailers anyway. Like, the only way...
No, it'd probably be on like a commercial break. It'll be on a commercial break.
No, even on... This is what I'm talking about. On commercial breaks. Because obviously I stream it from the US streams.
Yeah.
I do it on the... so I get the US ads there as well. Because of the... I stream the US because of the commentary, because the UK commentary isn't very good. And basically, it's legit just food adverts and like betting adverts. There's... the last like... I've watched like 4-5 matches, and every ad break, there's never been anything to promote a movie. I
couldn't care less about watching any sport, to be honest with you. So I mean, obviously
I saw the Travis Scott McDonald's advert yesterday.
That's nice. Yeah, Travis Scott. But yeah, I don't really care about that either.
That's the closest thing I saw to a movie advert on there.
That's not even close to a movie advert.
No, but there's nothing on there. It's just like food and stuff. So I don't really think it was meant to come out that day. I think someone just came up with this rumor, and then
according to Grace Randolph, there's like insiders, which I mean, I don't believe.
I don't know how believable that is.
Anytime anyone uses that phrase, there's about a 50-50 chance it's going to be right. So, I mean, I'm just like highly skeptical as to whether that was true. Maybe it was. I really don't know, but yeah, the
one thing I want to say about
trailer, man. That's literally all I want to see.
I think everyone wants a trailer at this point because we're legit like nearly a month and a half away from the actual season.
Could you imagine if they just didn't release a trailer?
Imagine if they just pushed it back.
No, that's not.
They're
not
going to
happen.
push it back because they've already released the date, haven't they?
Yeah, but, that's not going to happen.
If they don't release a trailer, I don't know if I care that much anymore because it's so close to coming out that all we have to do is just be patient.
Also, the first season was so good that I don't think anyone really. I mean, obviously people want a trailer, but people kind of just want to see like the show at this point.
They will release a trailer though. There's no way that they're not going to release a trailer.
It's getting to like solo territory now, though, where it was taking like bloody ages for Solo's trailer to come out.
I mean, so I was telling you about this the other day. I was watching a video and someone said that someone contacted Disney directly, like some sort of like I don't know who it was, like a producer, like
some guy,
a screenwriter or something. Some guy. Yeah. He had some sort of significance in the
in the world
industry. Yeah, in the industry.
Yeah.
And apparently he contacted Disney and asking like when is the trailer
asking him. Walt Disney's dead. What do you mean asking him?
No,
it's not just one guy.
Asking them.
It's not like asking him. I was like, what the hell are you on about? It's not just one guy.
And apparently they just said soon. So
yeah, that's bloody useful, isn't it?
If they weren't gonna drop a trailer, I mean, I'm pretty sure they would have said.
Yeah,
maybe. I don't know.
I was only joking about that, and yeah, I'm 99.9% sure they'd obviously like drop a trailer. But
yeah, I mean, I wanted to talk about the pouch thing.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure me and you discussed this. Like, we didn't discuss it in the video, but we discussed it after. It's not very practical for when someone's shooting at him.
Well, I mean, RG-11 managed to do it, so I don't see why he can't.
That's true.
So
Baby Yoda might get caught in the crossfire.
To be fair, IG-11 can like spin his whole body around and do some mad stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's very practical, but obviously he doesn't have his cradle thing anymore. But maybe we'll see like a new cradle towards the end of the season, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know who.
It doesn't look like the designs for Mando or Baby Yoda have changed, or the child have changed like not like at all.
Yeah, they haven't really.
I don't actually think they have changed like whatsoever. Looking at the pictures in depth, the only thing is legit that Mando has the pouch string on him in some of the pictures.
Yeah,
just to keep Baby Yoda with him. But the thing is that I don't know. It would be cool like to see them like. I just think it would be cool to see them, like, say, if Mando's shooting and the child's using force powers and stuff. I don't know. Maybe that would be cool. Like, the child might be using force powers while he's in the pouch to keep people away from him.
Yeah.
I just think that would be cool.
One thing...
I don't know if he could do that yet, because of just, like, he faints every time he uses the force.
Yeah, one thing that I thought about, this is like, I guess, a little theory, I suppose. Do you think, like, Moff Gideon's, obviously, they've all but confirmed he's force sensitive. Like, through interviews and stuff, they've like hinted at that very like in a like big way. Do you think maybe Moff Gideon kind of wants a new like Palpatine or like a new Emperor? So he's decided that because this kind
wants a new Emperor, wants to be a new.
No,
Emperor.
wants a new Emperor because obviously Moff Gideon's just a human, isn't he? He's not going to live for like a long amount of time. So maybe he's decided that he's going to take the child, train him. And then once he dies, the child can be the Emperor. Because obviously the child's going to live on for a long time. So maybe he wants like a new Emperor for the Empire who can rule for like a long period of time. And maybe that could be
I don't know. I don't know about that theory because you know what it was? You know when they get the child in season 1? Like when they actually get, like when Mando hands him in.
No, well, we don't know like what. I know they said extract the necessary materials, but that wasn't like Moff Gideon kind of. I mean, I guess technically they were under command by Moff Gideon. But still, like I mean, they said even the troopers didn't know what he wanted to do with it. So maybe like he's been saying that to everyone, but he kind of has his own thing.
Maybe, but I don't know. I don't know because I think if Moff Gideon, if he wanted to trade him, I don't think he would let the scientist guy go anywhere near him.
Well, it wouldn't make any difference to him.
Nah, because imagine the scientist guy just cuts him up.
Well, no, he wouldn't because he said that he needs him in good health and alive. Because don't you remember the scientist said he wanted him alive, like he kept saying that, but then the client said to the Mandalorian that you could kill him.
There was like the theory where he wanted to build an army using clone technology.
That's just going to be like 10 million times they just use cloning.
Didn't something like that happen in like one of the Lego series, Star Wars series, where they get that one proper overpowered?
That Jack something. I don't remember his like number.
That guy with the electric arm, and then they just
but that's a Lego special. They're making that Lego holiday special actually. I remember that was the thing.
Ugh.
What do you mean, ugh?
It's just no one needs. Actually, it could be kind of fun, I guess.
I mean, that's like saying no one needs any of the Lego specials, but they're fun for the most part. So I don't.
They're not doing any harm, so it's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, what is there anything else to really say about the Mandalorian except for like
trailer? Please, Disney release a trailer. That's literally all I want. Yeah, obviously.
Would you like to see a time jump?
That's not going to happen. They've already said it's like I think they said it's basically set like straight after season 1. So I'm pretty sure that we're not going to get a time jump.
Okay.
But
we forgot to mention that didn't in the article it says that some of the casting like
some of them are like Tamara Morrison as Boba Fett or like even as like clones like Captain Rex or someone, or like Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka. That was another one. And then obviously we know that I think his name's Timothy Oliphant or something like that. Also Katie Sackhoff as Bo-Katan. They said that could be a thing. There's like loads of rumors right now, so I don't really know. I mean, like, God knows what's going on, to be honest. But I'm just.
It's not long to go anyway, I guess.
Yeah, we got like a month and 20 days. So yeah, not too long, thankfully. It seems like it was just bloody yesterday the first season came out, so that's gone by quick, hasn't it?
Yeah, I know, man.
But
it actually does. It doesn't feel like it's actually been like very long since.
Yeah, but it's been like
someone.
Well, actually, technically, season 1 came out in like November, so it's been a decent while. So yeah, Mandalorian season 2. Obviously, I'm super excited for it. 'Cause it's like new Star Wars, and Star Wars is like my favorite thing in terms of like movies and pop culture and stuff. So yeah, I guess is that it? Is that all you really have to say about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like anything that comes out, we'll be covering it on the channel.
Yeah. So
I mean, when if a trailer drops, well, it probably will. When the trailer drops,
yeah,
we'll probably do not short, but like a decent amount of time on a video, like just like talking about it and our opinions, and then on this podcast, we'll probably make that trailer one of the long topics of the week where we fully analyze it, I guess.
Maybe I don't know. It depends if we do a video on it. Just doing that already.
It depends how long the video we do on it is.
Yeah,
basically.
I guess we'll just decide that at that point whenever that happens. Should be soon, I'd assume.
Yeah. So yeah, stay tuned for that, I guess.
Yeah. The next thing that came out, I guess, recently is this was yesterday. We didn't cover the original trailer because I don't know why we just didn't. Was Black Ops Cold War? That's like the new Call of Duty game, obviously. Yeah, I guess that's one way of reacting to it, I suppose.
I don't know, man. I just can't be bothered to pay like £70.
That's not even my biggest issue with it, to be honest. I mean,
that just hurts my brain. But go on, you're the Black Ops expert here, because I don't really play Call of Duty that much.
Yeah, well, actually, we never really talked about Call of Duty before on this channel, so I guess.
Yeah. So that's a first.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, that's nice. What a noise. So I guess my history with Call of Duty, first Call of Duty I ever played was Call of Duty 2. Yeah, I'd somehow been playing it before Call of Duty 4. Even though like most people started with Call of Duty 4. So yeah, I played Call of Duty 2, 3, 4, obviously, which is one of the best ones. World at War, which was good as great as well. Modern Warfare 2, that was sick. Basically, the golden age of COD was COD 4 to Black Ops 2, which you didn't play any of. I don't know how, but you bloody missed out.
I don't know. I think my parents were very strict. They didn't want me playing like really violent games.
It's COD, man. It's not really violent.
It is, though. You shoot people in the face.
You could shoot people in Halo. You used to play Halo.
Halo was aliens, though.
No, you shot other Spartans when you shoot them in the head.
I never shot other Spartans.
Yeah, you did. When you came to my house, we used to play it all the time.
Yeah, but I used to play Call of Duty and stuff at your house.
That's true, actually. You used to play Mortal Kombat as well.
Yeah, my first experience of Call of Duty was at your house.
What about Mortal Kombat?
Think about that.
The clown?
And Mortal Kombat was at your house.
You're scared of that clown still, aren't you?
And a Lego game. The first Lego game I played was... actually, no, Lego game might have been Lego Batman. I was going to say Lego Indiana Jones I played at your house. But I think...
That game was so fun. Yeah.
I think the Lego Batman was the first Lego game that I played, which was a very good game. That game still holds up. I was watching someone play it the other day, and I was thinking, damn, this game still holds up.
The first Lego Batman?
Yeah.
I probably need to play that again.
I've
got
it
installed on my
PC. One.
I got all of them for free on the Epic Game Store. I got 1, 2, and 3. They all came for free on my Batman.
I want to play the first one again, but I sold my Wii because I'm just an idiot.
Do they have it on Mac? If they have it on Mac, we can play it multiplayer, like stream it or something.
I don't think my Mac has enough storage at the moment.
It takes up like 500 megabytes or something, I think. I don't think it takes up a lot of storage. But,
yeah, I'll have a look anyway.
With COD, I guess, you don't really have any history, I guess. The only CODs you really played were like Black Ops 3 and 4.
You know my first COD that I bought? Was Ghost.
Oh, you played Modern Warfare 2 before that, didn't you? Like, once.
Oh, yeah, I did used to
play
Modern Warfare 2. The first COD that I actually bought myself, though, was Ghost.
Oh, I guess, because I can basically describe every COD in like a few words that came out this gen. Ghost was awful. Advanced Warfare was better than Ghost, but still not really that great. Black Ops 3 was decent at first, and then it went to crap after supply drops. Infinite Warfare happened. That's really all I can say about that game, to be honest. It was just, no one cared about that game because of COD 4 Remastered, which is what I played. Like, way more. What was after that? Oh, flipping World War 2. That was just AIDS. That was a terrible game. I hate World War 2. World War 2 was so bad. I hate that game so much, and some people like it. But I don't. What came after that? Black Ops 4 was just... And that was barely even a game.
Black Ops 4 was fun while it lasted. The
multiplayer was fun. Zombies wasn't good.
No, I have the opposite opinion. I thought Zombies was quite fun, to be honest.
There was one map which is 9, and that was like fine. Voyage of Despair was like just the most simple, mediocre thing.
Was 9 the Colosseum one?
Yeah.
That was fun.
And then Blood of the Dead was just that was just bloody just a terrible map. No one likes that. What came after?
Was that the one with the dog heads?
Yeah. But it's not like it's like a remake. It's a remake of an old map, and the old map was sick. The old map is so much better.
I don't like that Blood of the Dead one. That one was just.
It was so like unnecessarily hard and like boring. But what else was there with COD? Oh yeah, Modern Warfare 2019. That was I played the betas and the multiplayer. I liked the gunfight mode. The normal multiplayer was just terrible. Like they took out and changed so many things. I know Abdul likes it. He likes it a lot. But I don't really like it much. I heard the campaign was good. I never actually bought Modern Warfare 2019. The only two CODs I didn't buy this gen were Modern Warfare 2019 and COD World War 2. I played World War 2 at Abdul's. I remember we were playing it. It was kind of fun there because it was just like we were just being stupid at it, but it's not a good game. I don't think. I heard they overhauled the multiplayer like some way into its life, but I don't know if it was any better then.
What about Warzone?
Warzone's part of Modern Warfare.
Is it?
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't like Modern Warfare's gameplay.
Warzone, most people I know that play Warzone have never played a COD properly in their life.
Yeah, so they probably don't know what COD's like really like. Like I know some people liked Modern Warfare 2019. I wasn't one of those people. I thought it was bloody boring.
I'd probably say that my favorite COD is Modern Warfare 2.
But that's like the only classic one you played, I guess. So yeah, it's a good choice. That's the only
one I played, and I played that properly. Like I played that actually properly.
Yeah, the golden age of COD, in my opinion, was COD 4 to Black Ops 2. Like that was like when every COD game was actually like really good, in my opinion.
I've never played Black Ops 2, like properly.
Bloody Black Ops 1 and 2 were just beautiful, man. They're so good. I love those games so much.
I remember I played Black Ops 1 though, one time.
But did you own it on PS3?
That was so weird. Nah, they had it at, basically, we went to London, innit, to stay. Like, just overnight, like, we just go out and trip and that. Basically, in the hotel, they had, like, obviously, like,
they had an Xbox.
And that, innit? They had an Xbox and Black Ops was on.
I refuse to believe they put bloody Black Ops 1 in a hotel. Last time I went, they had Lego Star Wars.
No, they had Lego Star Wars as well. Lego Star Wars was on. And then I was like, I went downstairs because we were like, just chilling.
Didn't you have to pay to play? Didn't you have to pay to play the games? I thought you had to pay.
Nah, it was free. Oh. It was free from us. Anyway,
was that like a Premier Inn or
something? Inn, I think. Nah, Holiday Inn, this one.
Oh, okay, yeah, it probably was Holiday Inn. So I remember we stayed there and I saw some kids like playing Lego Star Wars and we were eating breakfast. Like, and there was like
I remember just once, like in the hospital in the children's area, but like when I was also really young. I just remember Over the Hedge was on.
And that happened to me when I broke my arm. Bloody Over the Hedge was on, and they had a Wii there, and it just wasn't working. And it wasn't even the actual movie of Over the Hedge. It was like just a like.
In the Wii, they had the only game they had was like that Winter Wii Sports.
Oh, Wii Sports Resort.
Yeah, and then they had that thing, that thing for the Wii, that board that you stand on,
the balance board,
and they I was sitting there thinking, imagine if someone came here with like a broken leg or something, and they just wanted to go on that, and they just couldn't. I remember just sitting there thinking that.
I remember every movie that was playing every time I went to the hospital and I broke my arm. The first time it was the Muppets. The second time it was like robots. Remember the weird movie with Ewan McGregor voicing that like blue robot? Yeah. It was that. The third time it was the menu of Over the Hedge. It wasn't even the movie, and that was the worst one.
That's exactly what happened to me. That's so weird because that's exactly what happened to me. We went on, and it was the menu of Over the Hedge was on.
I had to sit there like
no one even clicked play
for so long, and it was so dead. I bought my PSP with me just so I could play something. I don't remember what I was playing. I was probably playing like The Force Unleashed or something. But it was so bloody boring. I remember that when because that was when I went to get my caster thing, and there's a proper safe guy, like my proper caster. Obviously, they give you like a temporary one, and then I got a proper one.
Yeah.
And there's a proper safe guy who's giving it to me. He's this black guy, and he was talking to me about like all these like just games and like all sorts of random stuff. I remember he said to me, "What games you like to play?" I said because like GTA 5 came out like around that time. I said, I was playing GTA 5. He's like, oh, that's a naughty game, isn't it? I was like, oh, okay. I was like, yeah, yes, it is. But then, back to COD, I guess, because that's what we were talking about.
Basically, the COD was on it. The basic Lego Star Wars was on, so I saw COD there, so I was like, oh, I've never played this before. So I put the disc in, started playing that for a bit. I went to zombies and died in like round 3. Anyway, carry on.
Yeah, so Black Ops Cold War, direct sequel to Black Ops 1, which is sick, because Black Ops 1 had like one of the best COD campaigns, in my opinion. Black Ops 1 and 2, I like both of their campaigns. And the first trailer we got, obviously, was just it was like a story trailer, I guess, just revealing like all sorts of story stuff. That was pretty sick, obviously, because I liked the campaigns for both those games, and just to see all the old characters back now. They've all been recast, I think. You won't know who any of the characters are because you didn't play the campaign for those games.
What about Ice Cube?
No, he died.
Oh.
he died in Black Ops 1. Michael Keaton voiced one of the characters in Black Ops 2.
MK Batman?
That's nice. Flipping MK Batman, yeah. MK Batman was bloody Hudson. He died as well. I assume you're never going to play the game.
Die.
Yeah, basically. Depending on the ending you get in Black Ops 2, one of them dies. But this is set because basically they have like past missions and future missions.
Was the ending of Black Ops 2 where you just like chokeslam someone into some window and just hangs himself?
No, that was Modern Warfare 3. No, that's like completely different. That's like unrelated.
I just remember that just being something. I just, yeah.
Did he scare you?
No, I just saw it at your house and I was like, oh.
Yeah, okay. That was Modern Warfare 3. That was a decent game as well. That's probably like out of the golden age of COD, like that what I think is the golden age of COD. I think that was like probably my least favorite. I still liked it, but I was like the way I'd rank. Actually, I can't even rank those CODs because like I don't know. But COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, and Black Ops 2, like the 4 where I don't know how I'd rank them because I liked them all so much. But anyways, back to Black Ops Cold War. That was like a surprise because we all thought it was going to be a Black Ops remake, like of the first game. You know, like how Modern Warfare was to the old Modern Warfares. I thought it'd be like that, but it wasn't. But yeah, that looks good. Graphically, it looks decent. Obviously, it's going to be on PS5, so hopefully it'll look good there too. If I get it, I'll probably get it on PC or not if I get it, when I get it, because I'm flipping living under the COD curse. That literally the only 2 CODs I've never bought on day one. Actually, not on day one. No, well, even bloody Black Ops 4 was bad, and I bought that. But I got that for like £20, like 2 weeks after launch.
I bought Black Ops 4 on release. Oh god.
No, but we got it for like £20 after launch, remember? Because Tesco had that offer on. I don't know why.
Yeah.
So we didn't get ripped off.
You know, every game we've got cheap, we could basically just thank Tesco's for it.
Yeah, that was like Last of Us Part 2. I got that for like £30 on day one because of the like Tesco's like voucher things. But yeah, yesterday was the multiplayer reveal, and we got like a tidbit of zombies. Did you watch that? The trailer?
Nah, I didn't watch it.
Well, basically, we saw a bit of zombies.
Just explain it.
Yeah, the multiplayer looks. There's things in it, like, I'm excited to play. The thing with COD for me is, no matter how much gameplay or how many trailers I see, I'm not gonna like get too heavily like interested in it until I play the beta. Even then, betas are unreliable because, you know, like with Black Ops 4, the beta for that game was so bad. It was actually like just one of the worst things I've ever played. The actual game wasn't that much like.
Was it worse than Avengers beta though?
Thing is, I wasn't actually. Nah, it wasn't, because at least Black Ops 4 worked. Avengers didn't even flipping work. But
go check that video out, actually.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, go on.
Just go onto our channel and just click the Avengers.
And by the way, if you want a review of the game, that beta review is probably about the same things. From what I've seen, the actual game looks just as glitchy, buggy, and just terrible as the beta. So, I heard the story was actually pretty good though. But anyways, Black Ops Cold War, the multiplayer looks good. Actually, well, I'd say the gameplay looked good, but as I said, I don't put too much like faith in gameplay because of how previous CODs have turned out. I thought COD World War 2 looked decent at first, and that wasn't, in my opinion. But we got like a little tease for zombies at the end, which was weird because there's like characters from Black Ops 1's campaign in there. Weaver is one of the characters in Black Ops 1's campaign. He was in
Weevil.
Please shut up, please.
Shadows of Weevil.
Shut up. Stupid idiot. Right.
Shadows of Weevil.
That's nice. Yeah, did I ask you to say that?
Yeah.
Right, moving on.
You said before the podcast.
Moving on. Basically, that character was in there, and it doesn't make any sense because I know the Zombies universe is supposed to be separate from Campaign's universe. So
what's his name?
Weaver, not Weevil. He was Michael Keaton's friend. Well, he wasn't Michael Keaton in the first game. He's a different guy, but and it looked like on one part the staircase. Well, it didn't even look like. I think it's all but confirmed. It's the staircase from Nocturne Toad, which is the first map, or Noct, or however you want to pronounce it. That was the staircase from that was in the trailer for like the zombies bit, and obviously Juggernaut's coming back and Monkeys are coming back. That's sick. Hopefully it just goes back to how zombies was in Black Ops 3, because that was like the top tier of zombies in my opinion.
Zombies in Black Ops 3.
That was sick. That was like the best zombies game. Because obviously, like in my opinion, Black Ops 1 before that was the best zombies game. Black Ops 2 had the best map, which is Origins, in my opinion, until like Dies and Drat came out. It's maybe my favourite now. But Black Ops 3 was sick. It had like every good map, aside from like a few, like 5 and Mob of the Dead weren't in Black Ops 3. But the main thing they showed is multiplayer, obviously. There's some things that are concerning. So yeah, I don't think I told you about any of this, so this will all be old news to you. You can get your reaction. You know score streaks, so like the kill streaks. Yeah. They don't reset upon death. So you know when you die, you can carry on building up your score streak or kill streak.
That's alright.
No, it's not. No, it's not. This is so dumb. What is the point of calling them?
It's alright for me.
Yeah, for you, I guess. If you like, it's for.
I don't care. I don't care about COD though.
Yeah,
it's not that deep to me. Like COD multiplayer. I couldn't care less. Like my favorite COD multiplayer, because it's the only one I properly played, is the start of Black Ops 3 COD multiplayer.
And even
then it just went downhill.
Thing is,
that wasn't amazing. But
you don't understand how good COD used to be. That's why if you played COD back in the day, you'd like know why people like make a big deal out of it. Because like COD 4, man, that was sick. Modern Warfare 2 was broken, but it was still sick. The most balanced COD multiplayers, in my opinion, were probably Black Ops 1 and COD 4. Black Ops 2 was amazing, but it wasn't really the most balanced thing ever. It was fun to play though. But
play Fortnite.
Yeah, if you flipping special, you will. Actually, to be fair, when we just reach the peak of depression, we sometimes jump on that. So,
nah, it's not. We don't like play like properly though. Like,
I think the thing is, you know, with games like Fortnite, for me, I don't mind them too much. Like, I don't hate them, because for me, the only reason people hate on games like that is because they're popular. Let's be real, they're not horrible games. People hate, like, it's like how Minecraft was back in the day. People hate on those games because they're big and popular. No one actually.
I remember some people. It was mainly the COD fan base. Like, I remember, all the people in my school that used to play COD used to hate Minecraft. Like, I had so many, people in my
thing for me
school,
is
they used to be so they used to be so violent because they played COD. I just remember they used to be like really violent.
Please don't try and make that case. You sound like one of the bloody idiots who doesn't know anything about video games.
No, but they do though. No, why was my guy talking to me about knives in year 3 and he was talking about COD?
So you're saying to me that video games cause violence?
COD caused violence for my classmates back in the day.
How do you know it was COD?
Well, not violence, but they're just talking because he said something like, I stabbed someone in Call of Duty the other day.
Yeah, but he's talking about the game. See, this is one of those topics where I get proper annoyed about it.
I remember they used to pretend like they were playing COD in the playground.
That's like when you pretend that you're playing Batman, you start trying to beat people up, and like you're playing like a bloody Avengers.
I didn't do that though. There you go. I didn't do anything like that though.
Yeah, but didn't you used to play like you had a lightsaber? Does that mean you actually go around and stab people?
When did I have a lightsaber?
That rainbow one.
Oh, yeah, don't make me sound like I'm rainbow one.
It was a rainbow one. The blade.
Yeah, but it wasn't actually a rainbow one. It just changed colours.
That's rainbow.
And he only had 3 colours. That's not rainbow.
Oh.
He had purple. He had blue, and he had red.
I remember it was green as well, wasn't it? I swear it had more colours.
Nah, there's no green. It's still here. It's still here. I mean, I could show it off if I do a shelf like showcase video. Yeah. I show it off if anyone wants to see it. I guess it's purple, red, and blue.
Where did you get that?
Model shop.
The model shop.
The model shop. Some like model shop. Not model shop. It's like what's that shop called, man? They do like loads of statues and stuff, but they do loads of like weird electrical items as well. They have them in big shopping centres. They don't have one in Birmingham though.
I don't even know.
Oh, I don't even remember what it's called.
Anyways, if you think about it, just let me know. But with COD,
you know what? Yeah. I think we're talking too much about COD because we've got 20 minutes left, and we still got like 2 topics to go through.
We haven't really talked about it much, to be honest. We've just been rambling on about stupid things.
Yeah, we've just been rambling on about life experiences.
Yeah. I guess with COD, I'll say gameplay looks like decent enough. It looks kind of like Modern Warfare, which I didn't like Modern Warfare, so that's kind of scary. I don't like that kill streaks or score streaks don't reset upon death. They've got a cooldown on them, which is kind of weird as well. What else do they really show? The maps look decent. They look better than Black Ops 4. It looks a bit like Battlefield though, which is kind of scary. I know I'm going to turn motion blur off when I play it, because I hate motion blur in COD. Just certain games I can handle it. That's not one of them. Was there anything else that they showed? Vehicles are going to be in like certain modes. Is there anything else? I don't think so. I think that's it. I'm just waiting for the beta. Beta's on October the 8th, I think. So I'll just play it once it comes out. And then I'll review that. That'll be when you really find out what I think about it, because I don't really know right now. But, yeah.
Yeah. That's really
Black Ops Cold War.
So basically,
looks fine. It looks interesting enough. I'll play the beta. I'll review that, and then we'll take it from there as to whether I'm going to buy it or not.
Ooh, God.
Okay, let's move on.
Right. So, one thing that I don't know, I sort of brought up. We were discussing on whether it was really appropriate to bring it up, but I guess it has to be discussed.
Yeah. This will be like a quicker topic, because
it's just like, yeah.
At least for me, I don't have a huge amount to say on this, so I think I know what they're going to do. And yeah, go on.
Yeah, it's just like a massive thing, and obviously with Chadwick Boseman recently passing away, rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace. That was just
everyone's sort of just wondering, because obviously Black Panther was his like big, like, was what he's most famous for in it, and it was the only like role that he played that was actually going to carry on to a sequel movie, basically, because all of the other movies were just like
standalone movies.
They weren't going to get a sequel. So, so I think it's like only like it makes sense if we discuss it, because it's still his legacy. Like that's like that really meant a lot to him as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't like Black Panther 2, that's what we want to discuss. Yeah. Just like what we think they're gonna do and what they shouldn't do and should do, maybe.
I'm just gonna say mine like really quick. One thing I did want to say though is that apparently none of the cast and Kevin Feige or Marvel didn't know that he had cancer. It was only like people close to him. So that means they must have been writing a sequel, obviously, hoping. Well, obviously they must have thought that he'd be alive, but unfortunately he isn't. So all I really have to say is Michael B. Jordan shouldn't come back as Killmonger, in my opinion, to be Black Panther, because I've seen that a lot online.
Okay, wait, hold on. Well, let's just talk about this topic. This doesn't make any sense, because why would he come back as Black Panther, like, when he didn't like T'Challa in the first place?
I don't know, man.
Like
it's common sense. Like, if you saw the first movie, for me, it just makes no sense.
If you understood the first movie,
not even. I hate saying that because it makes you sound like super pretentious and just like a know-it-all douche kind of person. If you say like, oh, if you understood the first movie, because obviously it's all up for interpretation for the most part.
But it's common sense.
But it's not even understanding. It's just like in the first movie, he already became King of Wakanda, and they didn't want him there in the first place. So that's one factor.
I mean, they didn't protest against it, I guess.
Oh, they didn't? What, when he started strangling that lady and then they objected to burning the thing?
But they did it.
Yeah, because he strangled the lady.
The thing is, if Wakanda wasn't so, like...
hidden.
I don't know, like, respect... Nah, like, if they didn't, like, respect their monarch so much, and, like, actually, like, I don't know, I feel like some people, like, just like, but in that film anyway, they could have just overthrown him so easily, but they just didn't.
I mean, who was going to fight him aside from T'Challa? And
they were sitting there.
The only people I could think of,
tribes.
No, the only people
the tribes were sitting there.
Well, yeah, but again, it's their king, so they're not going to do anything. That's like separate.
The only way you can explain it was that the border tribe was the only one that really fights,
yeah,
and they were on his side.
That's like its own separate thing, though, because basically, what I'm saying is they shouldn't bring Killmonger back, and Shuri should become Black Panther if they're going to go that route. Or I was going to say they shouldn't make a sequel, but then the thing is, I feel like that wouldn't be what Chadwick Boseman wanted, because obviously he wanted it to carry on. And
I would say this is what I would say. Basically the same thing as you. They shouldn't bring Killmonger back, because that doesn't make sense.
If they do bring him back, then don't make him be the king.
Don't make him be the king, but I don't know, how are you still going to bring him back and like turn him? Because even when he died, he still was like, he didn't want to like join forces with T'Challa. If he wanted to,
well,
he wouldn't have said throw me in the sea.
No, because T'Challa said that they could fix him, and then he was like, no, throw me in the.
He was like, no, yeah, but that's why he's like a good villain.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, that's why he's like a good villain, because he stays true to like, he doesn't turn just to stay alive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He stays true to his goal in the end, but obviously they shouldn't bring him back, because that does. Even if they do bring him back, which I don't know how
they're not going to do. I don't think they'll bring him back. Definitely not as king. Shuri's going to become Black Panther. That's basically.
Oh, maybe you know what they might do.
What?
He might be in the ancestral plane.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be like shocked about that. I'm on about like if they bring him back in like alive. Yeah, like that would be dumb. Yeah. But yeah, Shuri should become Black Panther, because that's what happened in the comics as well. So
yeah, and also, they shouldn't do the multiverse thing, which you were saying to me the other day.
That was like some stupid rumor.
Speculation.
It wasn't a rumor. It was like some people think that they're going to use Doctor Strange 2 to bring a new T'Challa from the multiverse, which just won't work, and that's just not going to happen.
Why would you do that though?
I feel like that would be like super
that also
disrespectful.
Doesn't make sense, because why would you do that? But that doesn't make sense. Someone said,
well, it does. It makes sense in universe, but that doesn't mean it makes sense like respect wise.
Why would you need to replace T'Challa? He's not like that. He's not like someone like who like, you know, say if T'Challa is like died in the normal MCU. Like if his character just like I mean,
if we're going with that logic, then in universe wise, in terms of making sense, they might as well just go get an alternate Tony, an alternate Cap, and an alternate Nat, and all those other characters.
Because the world's not gonna like explode if he's not there. So why do they need to bring another one? It's they won't be able to explain that, because it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Because if the world's not at risk, if say if something like unless Doctor Strange says T'Challa's the only one who could stop the next big threat, so we need to bring him from another universe, which I don't know. That sounds like something Doctor Strange would say, but I don't know. Basically, they can't explain that either, so they shouldn't do that as well.
They shouldn't just do it out of respect, to be honest. Yeah, but I really don't have a whole lot to say, because I mean, I don't want to say I know, because obviously if they go another direction, but we basically know that Shuri's going to become Black Panther, so.
I don't know. Would you like prefer it if they killed him on screen or off screen though?
I mean, they don't really have any choice, do they? Unless they use old performance.
I don't know. Unless
it's a double-edged sword. You kill him off screen, and some people will say that it's like somewhat like. I mean, obviously it's out of their control, so that you can't really say it's disrespectful.
People would just say it's very dismissive, and that's just disrespectful.
Yeah, but then if you kill him on screen, then it'll be like it could be like how Leia was in The Rise of Skywalker, where it feels like he's just there giving out responses that are like. Kind of like in a video game, we have like an NPC and you just go and talk to them, and then they just say like give you like a generic response.
You know what? Yeah, I think it should be Shuri, like you said. But I also just want to say that in Black Panther 2, I just want to see, you know, if I hope Shuri becomes Black Panther. If she does, I would like to see M'Baku help out like a lot more. Like I think if Shuri does become Black Panther, I think we'd see Shuri, M'Baku, and Okoye or Nikita.
Did you say Nikita?
Like, have like as a, huh?
Did you say Nikita? Sonic said Nikita.
Yeah.
Nikita. Why?
Nikita, sorry, yeah.
Nikita.
Basically, yeah. Someone was saying she should become Black Panther. I don't know how that one.
That's not gonna happen. They're just gonna do it with they'll just do it with what's his Shuri.
Because people are saying that Shuri's too young and she's just a child. But someone I saw this one thing where someone said that like in a comment of like Instagram post saying, oh, she doesn't understand anything. But then again, she's meant to be the most intelligent person in the MCU. So it's just like she's the best person to be.
That's really it for.
I mean that's really it. So
main thing.
Yeah, that's basically. I don't like if any. I don't expect any news to that, like for that to come out at any time.
Yeah, it's gonna
soon,
get delayed. It's gonna get delayed. That's like
a
given.
So next thing, which is the final topic we're going to talk about on this podcast, is the Xbox stuff. Just like the whole news that came out with Xbox this week with their pricing and then their box and just stuff like that.
Mm. So the Xbox. So I've got it here. Xbox Series X is going to be $500 or £450, and then Series S, which is like the weaker version, it's got no disc drive either, and it's going to be like all digital. It's only going to rely on Game Pass. That's going to be $300 or like £250, both of which are like, I think the Series S price is really good for the money. That's like, because it's like 1440p, 120 frames, they said, or like 1080, 120, like 40p 60, I think. But
I think it is good for like a casual gamer, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's
for like people who just like to play like, I don't know, sports games, just a different game here and there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just casual games like say something like FIFA, NBA, like
it's
Minecraft.
It's good for
like that. It would be good for them.
Yeah, it's good for people who obviously want to like the different games that like want to play. I think it's good for that. But just like in general, I think just depending on like if you don't care about exclusives, I think it's definitely a good deal.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a pretty good price. I'm just wondering when Sony's going to reveal their price now. I think the Series S, especially, actually, if you pair that with Game Pass, that's a sick deal. I don't know about like the Series X. That's like a good deal too. But
at least the price isn't like stupidly high.
Yeah.
As like other people were like people were anticipating. But yeah, I mean, for $450, say we basically have an idea that PS5 is going to be around the same price, because I don't think they're going to go higher than
my
Xbox,
guess,
and I also don't think they're going to go lower, to be honest.
My guess is that I think they will go lower, maybe only a bit though, because the Xbox is $450. I think potentially it's going to be $400 for the PS5, and then like $300 for the thingy, all digital. Like £300, not dollars. Obviously, $350 for $50 for, because like add $50 each end, isn't it?
Yeah,
but
basically,
I think it's gonna be like that because they can't really. I mean, they can't really afford to make it any lower than that, I'd assume. And I don't think if they go any higher, I mean, there's like limits. If it's the same price as the Xbox, okay, that's like pushing it a bit. Because it's less powerful than the Xbox
I don't.
as well.
I think that's fine. Though.
No, but it's less powerful. In terms of like from a technical standpoint, obviously people will buy it because it's PlayStation. But like from a technical standpoint, it's less powerful than the.
But it's better games.
Well, yeah, but that's like from. Let's be real, casual gamers like.
Casual gamers don't care.
Casual gamers outnumber like hardcore gamers. So they're gonna be.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. I get what you mean.
Yeah, so there's more people who wouldn't care about exclusives as much, unless you're obviously because the exclusives that obviously I think most like super casual people would care about is like the licensed stuff, maybe like Spider-Man, or even like the games with like multiplayers, because like a lot of casual games they mainly just play multiplayer to play with their friends.
Yeah, legit. The casual games don't really. I don't think many of them like. Get into stuff with stories. So say something like Last of Us or Spider-Man, maybe because it's like it's not that like long.
Even Spider, it's a licensed game. That's why I think like super casual gamers would. I don't want to sound like elitist by saying that, but you know what I mean. It's like
I don't know. It's just. I think it's just something. The S is just for something like casual gamers, but
it's not. But even if
around the same
even
price,
for people who just want to play a few Xbox exclusives, to be fair to Xbox, £250 is way more worth it than obviously if you're just like a person who's like, I only want these like select Xbox exclusives instead of like paying a lot of money for a PC that can play those games in like super high quality, or like paying $450 for a Series X. You get the Series S, you still get the experience of those games. It might look slightly worse, but it's not that big of a deal. Like if I didn't have my PC and I wanted to play Halo Infinite, I'd rather get a Series S than buy a whole new PC or get get a Series X.
I guess, but yeah, I mean that's really all there is to say about the price. I mean, as long as the PS5 price is somewhere around that price point, I don't think they're gonna go higher.
Also,
because then that's just gonna put people off. But
also, I forgot to tell you, it's coming out on November 10th.
Yes.
So
I forgot. Is it when's Cold War coming out? Isn't that coming out somewhere?
I think Cold War's coming out on November 10th as well. I think. Hold on, let me check. It's either 10th or the 13th. Hold on. Black Ops Cold War.
Yeah, I just remember it being somewhere around that date.
Hold on. I'm trying to find. Wait, Black Ops Cold War released. Oh, 13th, yeah.
Oh, right.
Is that Friday? Yeah, that must be a Friday, because then the Xbox will come out on Tuesday. That's a bit of a weird day to release a console, isn't it?
I don't even know.
Then again, most games come out on a Tuesday or a Friday, so makes sense.
I mean, they also revealed the box.
Yeah, that looks decent.
It looks alright. It looks like they got a screenshot from.
It looks kind of weird though.
It onto a box.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really like the design of.
A big thing anyway.
I don't like the design of really any of the next gen consoles, to be honest. I mean, the Series S just looks that looks like a bloody stove. Series X looks like a fridge, according to people. I don't really know. It just looks kind of weird to me. It looks a bit like an Amazon Echo, like square or cuboid, I guess.
I don't even know what it looks like. I can't even figure it out. It just looks like a pillar. That's just it.
Pillar.
It just looks like a pillar. Just like I don't know, just like a stone pillar.
The PS5 without the disc tray is probably not disc tray. That's like going bloody back into ancient times. The PS5 without the disc drive. That looks like the best one, but I don't want that.
That does look like the best one, but no one wants it.
No one wants it. Because think about it, people who just buy digital games, it's perfect for them. They don't need to
Yeah, but that's people who have stupid amount of money to spend on games.
Not really, because it depends.
Buy games often.
For people who buy games day one, then every time, that's perfect for them. But it depends, because obviously with physical you can get it cheaper. But I kind of hope, I'm very, very, very doubtful this is going to happen. But I kind of hope it becomes now that they've got these all digital versions, maybe a bit more like PC. Where how with PC you can buy off CD key websites and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that. That'd be interesting.
I mean, yeah, but I think with the box is that it's okay, but I don't. Think
I really don't care about the box. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah,
anyone's life.
It's like when people
it just gets thrown to the side.
I was gonna say it's like when people complain about cover art, but I feel like cover art's even that's more important than a box for a console, because the box for the console, it serves two purposes. It serves you picking it up and taking it home and returning it if it breaks. That's literally the only purpose of that box. So it's not like you're gonna...
And putting it into storage if you're not gonna play with it anymore.
I know there's people collectors who display boxes. I don't care about the box, to be honest.
I don't think many people do.
They do, a hardcore game. If you have a game room, people put the box for consoles around.
Oh, well, that's just a bit... I don't know.
No, it's it makes sense obviously for storage, because then it's just up there, you pick it up and you can plug it in and play it. But I don't know. It's just I didn't really see. I know there's going to be people who complain about the box for about 5 minutes and then forget about it and probably just buy about 3 of them anyway. So I don't really see the point of complaining. But yeah, now I'm just waiting on Sony. When the Sony get a cut of the price?
What do you think there's going to be a black PS5 on release?
I don't know about on release. There might be one a year later. I think the white PS4. I think that came out when Destiny did. I think, or in 2014. Yeah. So I actually wanted one of those. It looked really nice, but
I wanted one of those as well. But I just don't think I don't know. If you get a black one, it's gonna look like a Wi-Fi router. If you get a white one, it's white. So I don't know. It looks like
a Wi-Fi router if it's white as well.
It's some people some people's room and display. It's based around a black consoles and black obviously TVs.
Yeah.
You don't buy white TVs or whatever. Every TV is just standard. It's black and might have silver.
The thing
edges.
is, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what color it is, because the side panels, the white parts, they come off. I think, and you could switch them out, because they said the console's going to be super customizable.
Oh, well, what are the panels what purpose do they serve?
Well, obviously just to cover it up. That's like, you know
just
what?
for like display.
No, you know, like on PS4, how you could slide the it divides down the middle, where there's like a light, and then the smaller part, you could slide that off, and it covers the thingy, the hard drive bay. Yes, have you not? How do you not know this?
I've just never done it. I don't know. I just got my PS4 and smacked it there, and just never moved it ever since.
Yeah, you can slide that off and replace it with different faceplates. So.
Oh well, yeah.
And that's to access the hard drive. So maybe they'll have something similar with PS5. But
yeah, I mean, that's really all I have to say. It's come to the 1 hour mark anyway, so I think it's time to wrap it up, I guess. Unless you've got anything else to say.
Not really. I mean, the thing for me,
the price is good though. I think the price is okay. Like this, it's better than like people were saying. Oh, it's $600.
Yeah, because the thing is,
$700
for me, because obviously we did that video with the $600 thing.
Yeah, that was after the rumor came out though.
Yeah, but it's good that they've finally revealed the price. We're making some progress in terms of pricing with these things, because people need to know. Also, you can finance it, by the way, so you can like have it pay, like you pay in monthly installments to get it. I think it's $25 a month. I don't know how much in pounds, but that's good. That's like a good idea. Though. No, not all the not in. I don't know if it's a big thing in America where people really do that. Like for consoles. I
don't know about America, but here it's like
for phones and stuff. It is, but like obviously consoles, it's never really been like. It's not always a big thing, so it's good that they're doing it for obviously people who...
I guess as the console prices rise, they're going to start doing that more because they're going to realise that people might want to pay in monthly installments.
I'm not going to lie, because obviously there's more cross-play games now, so it doesn't really matter if we have, like, if you get a different console to your friends, you can just play with them, on the different console, but, if Sony fix their, like... if Sony moved their exclusive to PC, because there was like an interview recently where they said they were considering more games for PC. So if they do that, and they move a lot more of their exclusives to PC, and I can just get them there, I'd actually buy an Xbox for that much for $250. That's good for a new console.
You're saving $200 or pounds or whatever,
depending on how much the PS5 is. That is. But, yeah. I don't see that happen.
It's around the same price.
I don't see that shift in terms of exclusives coming anytime soon, but. That's about it from me as well.
I mean, yeah, that's about it. I just hope the PS5 price isn't like some stupid price. But as soon as that,
it won't be any more than the Xbox, and the minimum or maximum you'll pay is $450. If Sony go over $450, they're on crack. I'm sorry, they're bloody lost their minds.
Right.
Because they're gonna get the bloody PS3 syndrome, where when the PS2 was super successful,
when they were booing them off stage.
Yeah, because they tried to charge $600 for the console that didn't really have any good games at launch. I think the first really good exclusive for it was Uncharted 1, and that came out like a year after. And then after that, it's like Metal Gear Solid 4, which came out in 2008, just 2 years after. I remember I got a PS3 on launch, and it was weird because I had it before everyone else because I got it from America, and the only game I had to play was Resistance: Fallen Man, which was a sick game to be fair. Insomniac made it. Yeah.
All right.
I just hope they don't charge too much.
I mean, yeah, I think that's all we have to say.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, this has obviously been the first episode of the podcast.
It's a bit experimental.
Hopefully, if everything goes on track, we'll bring you another one next week.
Yeah, if not, then
I think we're going to release these Saturday nights. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, if there is any more updates, we'll probably put it on our Instagram, which you should go and follow.
That was a nice plug, wasn't it?
Let me just plug that in. And then we'll probably just like small updates, probably just put on Instagram, and any more updates we'll just say in the next podcast. But thank you so much for watching. If you have sat through the whole way through of an hour of us talking, thank you so much for watching.
Stupid things, but yeah.
Yeah, and if you did like it, let us know. Drop a comment, leave a like. And we'd love to get everyone's feedback on this because it's a new idea. So yeah. If you did like it, just leave a like, drop a comment. Also feel free to comment on any of the things we talked about today in today's video.
Yeah.
And we'll be sure to reply to your comment. And yeah, if you did enjoy, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share with your family and friends.
As we said at the beginning, thank you for all the support so far.
Thank you for all the support so far. It's been great.
Really
we hope
fun,
to continue. And hopefully grow in the future. So yeah, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Right, see it.